Right. So let's talk about this right here. Now, I understand that I am kind of late to the party. However, I have been still seeing some videos on this matter with Paulie Malignaggi being, let go from Showtime. All right. Now, a lot of people is, disturbed about this. They want to know how come people like Devin Haney, who said something, that was just pure racist. How come he wasn't dealt with the same way that, Paulie Malignaggi was dealt with? Okay. Well, look, it's like this. Paulie Malignaggi had a choice to apologize, or he can just pack his bags and go. Okay. He chose not to apologize, so they got rid of him. And with Devin Haney, for him, okay, he had reinstated what he had stated and what he said, okay, after having a talk with the, the president of the WBC, okay, he came out with an apology. Although some people didn't, it didn't feel like a real apology from what he said about Vasyl Lomachenko and everything. But hey, it was good enough, all right, to keep him on board with the WBC and everything. All right. So, hey, Paulie Malignaggi could have done the same. All right. I mean, he could have came out and reinstated what he said. It didn't have to, sound like an apology, much like people say Devin Haney's didn't sound like one. But hey, at least he will still had his job. But the thing is this is a new agenda. There's been a lot of agendas going around here these past few years, okay? Back in 2017, you had the Feminist Agenda. And, they were going back like years and getting people for what they did or said. Like Matt Lauer, all right? Matt Lauer from NBC's Today Show was fired for something he did in 2014, okay? He was fired in 2017 for what he did in the year 2014 at some type of Olympic Games show or so. He did something inappropriate. He should have been fired right then and there. But the feminist agenda wasn't, kicking in back in 2014. So he was able to, hold on to his job for another, 3 years, okay? Until they caught up with him and out of here, all right? Same thing happened with Kevin Hart. All right, you had the LGBT community. I think that's how you say it, LGBTQ or something like that. Don't mean to butcher their names. I really don't pay much attention. But he tweeted some homophobic jokes and everything, and that happened back in 2009 and in 2011. All right, and they just now getting him in 2018, all right, when he was supposed to host the what do you call it, the Oscars, all right? And from what I'm hearing, it came back on him again in 2019, all right? They want a full apology from Kevin Hart, okay? So what they did to Nick Cannon, they got him right away, all right? The stuff he was saying, I said, oh no, we can't have that. They fired him right away because the new agenda, all right, with racism now, you can't say anything sensitive. And I don't care what race it is, all right? Like, I've seen some YouTubers saying, oh, well, they fired him because what he said about this black fighter and Black Lives Matter. What's going on in Chicago? Listen, racist, okay? They're talking about everybody. You say something sensitive about any race, okay? Don't have to be about black, okay? Or African American. It don't have to be about us. It could be about anyone, Jewish, Latinos, anyone. All right, you're out of here like last year, okay? All they wanted was an apology. I believe Nick Cannon had apologized. I really don't know. Wasn't keeping up with that story and everything, But yeah, that's the new agenda now, okay? Who knows? What was that guy from Seinfeld, Kramer? Maybe they might go back and cancel him for what he did and said, talking about that end right there. If anyone remembers that little moment, he had, but yeah, that's how it works. Okay. Nick Cannon and Paulie Malignaggi's Anyway, they're both victims of this new agenda here, okay? And it's not just people in the press, people with, in the TV shows. It's on YouTube as well, okay? We had a YouTuber by the name Everybody Hates hates Angel, all right? Big platform he had, okay? Over like 200,000 subs, all right? But people deemed him as a racist. And guess what? YouTube got rid of him, all 3 of his channels, all right? I was amazed. I was like, man, I can't believe they got rid of him. He was pretty big, all right? I truly do believe he was bringing in, some money to YouTube. I mean, it's like, wow, they ain't playing, okay? This new agenda here that's going on, they ain't BS. I mean, they're taking down statues and everything. So, it's just not Paulie Malignaggi that's going through this. He had a choice to reinstate what he said and apologize. It didn't have to be, oh, I'm sorry, I apologize. It could have been in the same way Devin Haney had, reinstated his an apology with his. That would have been good enough. I mean, it was good enough for the WBC. It would have been good enough for Showtime, all right? But yeah, man, you have to watch what you're saying. Who remembers that song by Shaka Khan? Watch what you're saying. Yeah. In today's time, gotta watch what you say, watch what you do. Okay, these new agendas, man, they ain't playing. They're coming after you. All right. So anyways, that's my take on this. And this is CMD Boxing Reports. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.